Hello everyone, it's Rachelle, it's your girl, aka I See You Signs. Thank you so much for joining me. I certainly hope you're loving the life you live and living the life you love, right? Okay, and this is going to be a reading for the collective, okay, on pretty much what you need to know. All right, I think I'm going to go with this deck right here. Okay, it's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Also, it's timeless, so whenever you're watching it, is when you're meant to watch it. Okay, don't worry about that. It says for that happen. Just end it. All right, so yeah, balance. Okay, whew, balance. All right. Before I even started this, the song popped in my head. If the world was ending, I think that's the name of the song. It's the most ugliest, most beautiful song ever. Why would they create a song like that? Jesus. All right. Well, that's, and that's about a relationship. That's about a relationship that's over. Everything. Okay. Like, okay. So, I'm laughing because I'm just seeing so many different things. I mean, that song is just about a relationship that's over, but there's still love there and everything. I feel like with that song though, the world's not ending, or or it could be ending, but that situation has not presented itself we to our knowledge. So basically, if you are in a relationship, or we're in a relationship that has ended, and you still think about this person or care about this person, it's okay to care about this person, to think about this person, but there is a reason for the ending of the relationship. You will always have soulmates, okay? And soulmates are meant to come into our life to teach us things, and, move on to the next soulmate. Having a better understanding of relationships, a better understanding of the relationship with yourself and who you are, and to be able to, just live a way more better existence. So soulmates are great. Sometimes what we do is we just get caught up in holding on to someone for so long, and that's really kind of just dependent energy, right? That's when you might just kind of depend on this person, or think that you need this person in your life to exist or to live, right? But in actuality, you only need yourself. And so it's okay for people to come into your life, and it's okay for people to go and leave your life. It's okay because hopefully you're growing. Your energy vibration is high, is rising. Hopefully as you learn and grow through these relationships, and that's pretty much what it's meant for. So it's okay. Like I said, it's most definitely okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to go ahead and do one card first off for the theme of this reading here, because that's just what I felt from jump. All right. Okay. The theme is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The theme is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune is prosperity and success and moving forward and moving on. Okay. I feel like if this is gonna have anything to do with what I was talking about previously. Close that window, it was a little loud. Sorry. But moving forward, this is when you're in a relationship and it's hard to let go of. Just know that everything that comes up must come down, right? So every relationship is not gonna always be great. It's not gonna always be roses and unicorns, or whatever the phrase is. All right, things are gonna happen, because that's just life. we're learning and growing throughout life. And as you come into contact with people, they're going to be vibrating on your energy, but they're going to have different perspectives and different interests from you, right? And really, when we come into contact with these people, our goal is to, like I said previously, learn from them. So you're going to learn about the things about that person that are similar to you. And a lot of times that person is showing you your shadow side, things about you that you don't like. And a lot of us like to point and blame people for having downfalls or inconsistencies that they feel are not of them, when in most cases, probably all cases, the things that you don't like about a person, or the things that bother you about a person, especially if they're bothering you, more than likely that's because it's within you. Game recognized game. Basically you can recognize that within that person, because that is within you. And a lot of people have a hard time grasping that concept. I know I did, and that's not a problem. A lot of people say, oh my God, that's not me, that person is not about me. Yeah, that but more than likely that person is similar to you in some type of way, and you need to figure that out. All right. And so when this relationship comes to a close, you can take that knowledge with you about what have you learned about yourself. I see this person, and I can go into it so much more, but I see this person has been betrayed, okay, as have I. And I see that this person handles betrayal in this type of way. And I've been betrayed, and this is how I'm handling the situation. And I've learned about myself that I've been betrayed, and this is how I act in the situation when I've been betrayed, if that makes any sense. But with the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, this is a great card about moving forward and being able to go towards success and fortune and growth. All right. And this is you figuring out how to move forward, when to move forward. All right. And also this is you thinking about how to be successful in life, how to get your fortune in life, and so that's a really good card. Because I feel like this just ultimately means that this is what's coming up for you, right? Okay, so this is the Wheel of Fortune. You can see that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and also pull the next card here, okay? Yeah. So it's the Eight of Cups. Yeah, moving on. All right. Right. So with Eight of Cups, before the Eight of Cups is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is kind of like having your cake and eating it too, in a way where you are basically trying out all these different things. It could be a relationship where you tried out all these different people. You're trying to figure out what you like, what's the best thing for you. A lot of times it's a period before the Eight of Cups where you've been playing around, been fulfilling some of your most intimate fantasies. You just been having your wishes fulfilled, doing what you want. Now that you're at the Eight of Cups, you're really trying to move forward and to something that you really know that you want. Like, you now are figuring out what you want. You figuring out what you need in order to progress. And so you're moving on towards your happiness, towards your Wheel of Fortune, towards your success. This could definitely will be you moving on from a relationship. It could be a job or a person. Definitely with that song being in mind, you're moving on to something that makes you happy, moving on away from the relationship and moving to something that makes you happy. Okay, we have the Five of Swords. I'm sorry, not the Five of Swords, but the Five of Wands, and it's reversed. Right. And so I just feel like this is like you are basically agreeing to disagree here. You don't want to fight anymore. You don't want conflict anymore. So you're going to move on, and this is going to help you to progress. Yeah, you are trying to avoid any more conflict. You're very much here tired. Very much tired of the back and forth. You're very much tired of being at the bottom of the wheel of fortune where you're not moving forward. And so you don't want to fight anymore. And so you're going to move on. That's what I have here. No more conflict. That's where you're at currently. Like, no more conflict. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to move on. All right. And so what happens next here? I have the Four of Wands. Now it's reversed as well. All right. This is communication problems, okay? An imbalance in a relationship for sure. So you are avoiding. So this is some of you all needing to move forward, because you might be here. This is you trying to figure out how to move forward, because you might be sitting here not wanting to fuss, not wanting to fight, and wanting to move on from all these communication problems, all of these broken relationships. It could be about somebody that you live with as well. But at the same time, yeah, you could be could be in a relationship where there is a lot of like either you all are fighting and fussing, or you're not really talking at all because you don't want to hurt someone, or you don't want to tell them that you want to move on. You could want to move on from the arguing, or you could want to move on from the relationship altogether. And I feel like you're trying to figure out like what you're wanting to do, right? Because I feel like this is you wanting to figure out, how to turn the other cheek. Okay, so yeah. Okay, and so okay, yeah. Like I was saying at the beginning here, you need to definitely, in order to progress in this relationship or any relationship, you need to make sure that you are learning how to definitely compromise in a relationship. It is not, if there is the demise or the success of a relationship, it's gonna happen because both parties have contributed. So you can't, of course, blame one person for the demise of a relationship or everything going wrong. No, a lot of people like to do that, but no, you're contributing as well. So you have to learn how to communicate to people. Make sure that you're listening to people. You can also help, get the help of a therapist. You can also, seek the advice of a spiritual advisor, or, someone who reads tarot cards with the Wheel of Fortune being here as well. But if you're wanting to keep this relationship and you don't want to argue anymore, you don't want to have to sit in some type of tension where there are things that you want to say, but you just don't know what to say. Because this could also be like a toxic environment too. Yeah, you need to try to figure out how you can communicate with this person and understand where they're coming from. Also, like I said, look inside yourself and see the things about this person that are similar to you, and how you can change yourself from within. And that's how you actually change your surroundings. Now, you may not necessarily change this person specifically, but you can change your surroundings by changing yourself within. This person isn't communicating with me right, or they don't know how to talk to me, so we're just not going to say anything. No, because what you're going to want to do is treat that person the way that you want to be treated in a relationship. So you want to, if you want this person to communicate better with you, you have to communicate better with them. You have to start being more, tell them what you feel, without argument. without the confrontation, but tell them more about how you feel and always incorporate love into it. Always incorporate you letting this person know that this is coming from your heart. And but I feel like the help of an advisor would definitely help you all in this situation. A therapist, psychologist, psychiatrist, or whatever you want to call it, some type of mentor would probably really help you all in the situation to figure out how to communicate better. I really feel like that's pretty much what this main thing is, you know. Yeah, speaking to an advisor. I know this sounds kind of weird because I'm an advisor, right? I mean, no, I don't. Not advocating myself. Even though if you want to speak to me, you know, I'm definitely here. I love to talk about relationships and love and everything, but that's what I'm getting. That you all need some help here, or you might just want to move on from the relationship because it's so toxic here. But success and fortune and things getting better in your relationship can happen, and it's on the horizons as long as you put in the work to do so. All right, this is about figuring it out, trying to figure it out. So, all right, I certainly hope that that helped you. I think this is pretty good. You know, definitely please like, share, and subscribe. I thank God for my subscribers. Also, you know, if this is you and you do want a consultation from me, that's great. You know, that link is in the description box. Also, shout out to Mystical Illuminations and Clear Sight Consulting, and the Peace Dealer as well. And thank you so very much. And also, just please remember, even I see you. And so, what you gonna do? I don't know. Blessings to you.